page 475, section 7.5, number 44. We have 11 over square roots of 11. For this section, we don't want the square root at the denominator. Every time you have square root at the denominator, you want to get rid of that square root. So at the denominator, I have square root of 11. So I go multiply exactly the same number to the top and to the bottom. So here, let's concentrate on the denominator. The reason I multiply exactly the same number, so here you can see I have 11 and 11. So that's my pair. So the 11 goes out, no more square roots. On top, so we have 11 times square roots of 11. For fraction, if you can divide or you can simplify, you must divide or reduce. So here we have 11 on top, 11 on the bottom, so we cancel out the 11. So my answer is equal to square roots of 11. Let's look at number 46. We have 2 over square roots of 6. This time we have square root of 6. So I'm going to multiply exactly the same number to the top and the bottom. Again, concentrate on the denominator. So the reason I multiply the same number, because I'm looking for pair. So here's my pair. So 6 goes out, no more square roots. For the numerator, I have 12 times square root of 6. Then after that, for fraction, if you can reduce or you can divide, you must reduce, divide. 12 divided by 6 gives you a 2, so become 2 square roots of 6. Now let's look at number 50. Let's write this clear. We have 3 square roots of 2 over square roots of 11. Again, let's get rid of the denominator, get rid of the square roots at the bottom. So we have 11, so I'm going to multiply 11 to the top and 11 to the bottom. So let's look at the bottom. That's my pair of 11. So 11 goes out, no more square roots. On the top, you have 3 outside, so 3 stay outside. Next, you look inside the square root, you have 2 and 11. There's no pair, so multiply the two numbers together, so it gives you a 22. Then that's it. That's the answer. Next, now let's look at number 52. 52, we have negative 5 over square roots of 24. Now, don't multiply square root of 24, okay? The number's too big. First, let's see, anything we can take out. So square root of 24 will be 2 times 12, 2 times 6, 2 times 3. Okay, keep the negative 5 on the top. Square root, we are looking for pair. Two numbers, they are the same. They become 1, so they go out the square roots. So inside the square root, okay, we have 2 and 3 left over. So you multiply the 2 and 3 together, give you 6 inside. Then after that, we want to get rid of the square root of 6. So you multiply square root of 6 to the top and the bottom. Now let's concentrate on the bottom, okay? So you have 2 outside already. Now here's your pair of 6. So 6 goes out. On the top, you have negative 5 times square root of 6. So keep the negative 5, keep the square root of 6. The bottom, you have 2 times 6, give you 12. Then that's the answer. Next, let's look at number 56. Let's do 56. We have a negative square root of 13 over 75. Okay, if you have a fraction like this, think this as 2-story house. We want to break down into apartment, one on the top and one on the bottom. So you want to break the square root to the top and the bottom. You have a negative sign, give a negative sign to the top. Then after that, let's break down 75 to see what number can you take out. I'm going to use 5, so 5 and 15. 5 again, 5 and 3. So here, let's look on the denominator, okay? So here, concentrate on the denominator. Here's my pair of 5. So 5 goes out. 3 is by itself, so 3 stay inside the square roots. On top, keep the same thing. The numerator keep negative, square root of 13. After that, we want to get rid of the square root of 3. So I'm going to multiply square root of 3 to the top and the bottom. Let's still concentrate on the denominator. Keep the 5, okay? Now, here you can see that's my pair. This is my pair of 3. So 3 goes out. No more square root on the bottom. For the numerator, You have 13 inside and 3 inside. There's no pair, so multiply the two numbers together, give you 39. So you have negative square root of 39 on top. The denominator, you have 15. Next, let's look at number 58. Number 58, we have square roots of 52 over y. Again, two-story house. You want to break down into apartment, one on the top, one on the bottom. Now, before we do anything with the denominator, let's look at 52. Okay, 52 is a very big number. Let's see, what can we take out? So it'll be 2, 26, 2, and 13. So here you can see I have a pair of 2. So 2 goes out. 13 by itself, so 13 stay inside. Keep your denominator for now, okay, square root of y. Now, we can get rid of the denominator. So my denominator is square root of y. I go multiply exactly the same variable, okay? The reason we multiply exactly the same variable, exactly the same number for the denominator, for the square root, because that's my pair. So y goes out. For the numerator, you keep your 2 outside. Inside you have 13 and the y, so there's no pair, so multiply the two together, so it becomes 13y inside. And that's it. That's your answer.